they're wanting to separate us. So that's more separation and loss. It's just compiling like a domino effect.
Now on 11 at 11, people living in a Cincinnati homeless camp are just hours from learning whether or not they'll be allowed to stay or be forced out. A federal judge heard from the city and the Homeless Coalition about what should come next and is expected to make a decision tomorrow. The story of the homeless camps is one that we've been following for weeks now. Tonight, though, we wanted to know, how did we get here? 9 on Your Side's Kristen Swilley spoke to those living on the streets and those responsible for fixing the problem, searching for answers.
People working to end homelessness tell me there are actually fewer people on the streets this year, but we're seeing more and more of them, and they think they know why.
A lot of the camps used to try very hard to be hidden. Now they have become much more right out in the open.
Visibility, strength in numbers, and barriers to shelter entry based on past behavior. Those are just some of the factors fueling this camp.
One of the things that happened when some of the shelters did find a new location was that they needed to negotiate with their neighbors, and they agreed to not take sex offenders.
Kevin Finn, CEO of Strategies to End Homelessness, says there are many people simply choosing to live outside. Others have been told to keep out.
Most frequent probably is that people came into shelter and they did something that got them barred out, such as they acted out violently toward shelter staff.
And there are some whose circumstances make shelter less desirable. Mental illness and substance abuse are big factors. And then there are couples who want to stay together. Those without children have to seek help separately.
We went there expecting to be there with each other, and we're told that we would be several miles apart from each other.
That's something this husband and wife of 11 years say is a non-starter, even if it keeps them on the streets.
We believe in family, sticking together and closeness, and we're in this together.
What the shelters can't do, though, is make people come to the door to see about getting in. That seems to be where the gap is.
Then there's the issue of capacity. Is there room in the shelters or not? Finn says they are operating above capacity, but they are still allowing people to come in. Reporting in Pendleton, Kristen Swilley, 9 on Your Side.